Hi, my name is Chris Doyle. I'm the Director for Business Development and Franchise Sales for Noufal Hair Color Studio Franchise Company. First of all, I want to thank you for taking the time to view this video. You aren't going to get a sales pitch here. Buying a franchise certainly isn't like buying a car. I can't talk you into it or twist your arm to do it. It's something you have to want to do, something that you're motivated to do, and all you really want from me are the facts. If you already own a hair salon business and you want to find out how to convert your business to a high-end salon with the potential to make a lot more money than you're making right now with an untapped market, you've certainly come to the right place. If you've worked in the hair salon business and want to own your own salon right now, it's the perfect time. Perhaps you're a business-minded person with limited or no experience in this incredible business, and you wonder if you can learn this business and be successful. Well, if you'll give me just a few minutes of your time, I'll show you some really interesting information that will help you with your decision. Look, this isn't going to be a fancy video with bells and whistles trying to fool you. What I want to do here is just introduce you to our company and give you some information so you can make an informed decision regarding if this is the right opportunity for you. Now, Sports Clips with over 1,200 units caters to men out there. Great Clips with over 3,400 units focuses on cuts. Super Cuts with over 1,100 units focuses on cuts and does a little bit of color. Fantastic Sam has over 1,100 units, but I think you can see a trend here. These are all good companies, but they already have saturated the market with salons that don't cater to the high-end customer. Now, you can certainly look at joining one of these established franchises where your income potential is not going to be anywhere close to that of a business that caters to the high-end customers. And that is in a niche with very few competitors in this industry. The high-end niche is unique and untapped. Only a few independent salons currently go after that market, and in most cases they don't have the resources and know how to properly service this huge market. None of these other franchises, first of all, attract this market, and none of them can match what we offer our customers, and none of them have the income potential you can have with this high-end business. Now ask yourself, would you rather be a Kia or Hyundai dealership or a Mercedes or BMW dealership? Which one of these dealerships makes the most money? If you could have a high-end hair salon business and an exciting untapped niche in the industry with the potential to make almost 4 times more in sales than the average salon for almost the same cost as one of the other hair salon businesses that have already saturated the market, which would you choose? Now, if you've been to the cookie cutter hair salon websites, or if you go there during your research, you're going to find a very common theme. They keep bragging about how this person or that person came in and bought a franchise and now they own 4 stores or 6 stores. They act like that's a really great deal. And then sure it is for the franchise company. I'm sure you are saying, hey, that sounds great to own 4 or 5 salons. What's wrong with that? Just ask yourself, how much extra work does an extra salon or 2 or 3 require? Extra leases, employee nightmares, insurance, advertising, marketing that doubles and triples, the list goes on. But the sad fact is that they have to own 3 or 4 salons to make any kind of decent money. Look, it's no secret the average net sales in the salon business is around 10%. Luckily, we do average way more than that, of course. But for the sake of argument, let's say you have a cookie cutter salon and it's doing $200,000 a year and you net 10%, or let's be generous and say 15%. Now let's do the math, and I'm going to be generous here. That's a whopping net of $20,000 to $30,000 a year. Can you survive on that? Even your beauticians are making more money than you without the hassle of owning a business. So now, in order to make the kind of money you want to make, you have to buy 2 or 3 or 4 other salons so that you can make $60K to $80K a year. Now the dirty little secret is out of why they hype these multiple franchises. Because it's the only way to make real money. But you end up $1 million in debt to get there and find out you're so busy you don't have a life. It's crazy. Look, it just doesn't make any sense. When you can buy one Noufal hair color studio franchise for between $200,000 to $350,000 and have the potential to make as much as 4 times what those cookie cutters make without all the extra aggravation and hassle of owning 4 units and at a quarter of the cost, it's just common sense. And I'm sure the cookie cutters are going to try to spin this scenario for you in a different light. But numbers don't lie. And the fact is, you don't want to complicate your life and your business. Plus, why not have a business in a unique niche that nobody in the cookie cutter business is even tapping? And that's the high-end market. Now, of course, you can own more than one Noufal salon, but you probably won't need to do that with the current potential you can have with just one studio. However, when the time is right, we'll certainly show you how to own more than one salon, but to do it the right way. Now, you know you can do this on your own, or at least you think you can, or maybe right now you have a hair salon. But if you could tap into 20 years of experience in the high-end hair salon business, wouldn't that make sense? Imagine if you have a partner and you're doing this on your own, you're going to have to give them 50% of your business, when you could own a franchise and give up way less than 10%, but have a successful system that works. Thousands of hair salons start up each year, and sadly, most of them fail. We promise to give you the kind of support you need for yours to be a success. And why is that? Because they don't have a system in place that know how to run that business and compete. We are talking support here from the top gurus in the high-end hair salon business, not just some trainer working for $8 an hour to try to show you how to set up a franchise. If our name is on your door, we're going to work night and day to help you succeed and keep your business from failing. As I said, you could do this on your own and learn from your success and failure, and it might take you 5 to 10 years to get to the level you can get, and hopefully less than 6 to 8 months with a Noufal franchise. Now, you're going to find out that the business model at most of the cookie cutter salons is simply put, speed, speed, speed. The goal is to get you in and out of there as fast as they can so they can fill that chair. If they can't get you out of there in 10 minutes and somebody else in the chair, they can't make any money. I don't know about you, but I don't like being treated like I'm just another cow in the herd. Not to mention you're talking an average ticket of $12 to $15 versus $90 for an average ticket for a high-end customer. No high-end customer is going to put up with that kind of nonsense. Do you want to feel like you're working in a burger shop or in a fancy French restaurant where your customers always come first? It doesn't make a lick of sense to settle for trying to own a fast food salon when you can have a first-class, high-end salon for just about the same price, does it? But look, talk is cheap, and I'm going to show you why buying a Noufal hair color studio franchise might be the best decision you could ever make. And then I'll provide you with all the information you need to make an informed decision. So hang in there, watch this video, and let's see what happens. How's that sound? Now, here are some facts to consider. The U.S. hair care services industry includes about 86,000 establishments with a combined annual revenue of about $20 billion. The demand is partly driven by demographics and partly by population growth. The profitability of individual companies depends on technical expertise and marketing skills. If we can show you how to combine technology, customer service, and how to market your business so that you attract and keep customers, you will be successful. Now, here's what's really exciting. The big companies I mentioned earlier have very few advantages over the small ones. You can not only compete with them, but provide a much better service and products that they just can't compete with. Small companies can compete successfully through technical superiority or a favorable location and by catering to clients that in most cases are not going to go to one of the companies I've mentioned earlier. They want a totally different experience, and that's exactly what they're going to get with a Noufal hair color studio franchise. Now, I'm sure you want to get into a business that is growing and that has unlimited potential. I'm guessing that you aren't investigating a video rental store right now, and I'd probably be right. Check this stunning fact out. Revenue growth for the hair care industry is expected to improve over the next 5 years, rising an average annual rate of 8% to $75 billion by the year 2017, and that's just around the corner. Wow, wouldn't you like to be part of an industry that's growing at a rate almost 8 times the national economy? And astounding statistics from Nail Source magazine shows that the salon business grew a whopping 12% just from 2013 to 2014. And lordy, what's going to happen in 2015 and 16? Is there any other industry out there that did that? Now, this is where we can help you make a lot more money than you would with a traditional salon. It's a fact that higher disposable incomes could also lead hair salon customers to spend more on higher value services like manicures, pedicures, facials, and hair modification treatments. The bottom line is, if you buy a business, you want to make money from that business, and you can rest assured that profit gains will mainly be due to increased sales of higher value products which have a much larger profit margin than just cutting hair. The customers are certainly out there, and the population of the target customers is growing rapidly. The largest households and older households are the best customers of personal care services such as haircuts, massages, manicures, and facials. Householders aged 35 to 64 spend 10 to 14% more than the average on this item. Now, married couples without children at home, they call them empty nesters, spend 26% more than the average on personal care services, while those with school-aged or older children at home, which are the largest households out there, they spend 34 to 38% more than the average. Okay, for just a minute, let's talk some numbers. Now, don't hit the snooze button on me here, because this is important, and actually, this is where things get really exciting. So hang in there with me for just a minute, and I'm going to show something to you that's going to have you sit up in your chair and say, wow. I promise you that you're in for a treat here. Look, the U.S. Census Bureau, in its last industry snapshot, reported that the highest sales per business in the beauty salon industry was in the District of Columbia, with a whopping $529,000 average. Now, certainly you can expect that with fat cat lobbyists and congressmen and senators running around to functions needing their hair done almost daily, that would be true. Now, the other side of the coin was Arkansas, where the lowest sales figures reflected an average of $170,000. But of course, you have to factor in the cost of living there, which is much less than in the Washington, D.C. area. So let's get to the bottom line here. The national average all across the entire United States was $233,000. Now let's remember that number is just a little over $200,000. So that's what you can expect to make with your average hair salon. And sure, that's a nice income. But don't forget about that 10 to 15% net. That can really change things up. And there's a but. Oh yeah, there's a but. And here's the but. Let's take a look at what the average Noufal hair color studio was grossing for the last few years. Now you know I can't make income claims, nor would I. Your gross sales could be much less, they could be more. It depends on what you put into it. And I could promise you $1 million a year. But if you don't show up to run your studio, you're not going to make 10 cents. But let's look at audited numbers. Not something I'm pulling out of thin air to try to impress you. No, these are from audited financials all the way back on to 2011 for Noufal. And folks, this is just stunning. Are you looking at what I'm looking at? Noufal Hair Color Studio gross revenues in 2011, $1.1 million. Gross revenues in 2012, $1.3 million. And it goes on. The gross revenue in 2014 is estimated to be $1.4 million. The projected average gross revenue is $1.187,466 million from audited certified financials. If that doesn't get you excited, if that doesn't make you say, wow, I don't know what will. Now here's another amazing Noufal Hair Color Studio fact that will get you really, really excited. No doubt you want to know, hey, out of $1 million in gross sales, how much of that is an average net profit percentage? What did you put in your pocket? Well, I'm glad you asked me that question. How about a stunning 15 to 20% within 12 to 18 months is what we project you can probably make and what we're averaging. Compare those numbers to any other cookie cutter hair salon or almost any other franchise business out there, period, and you'll see this is one of the highest net profits in the entire industry. See, I promised you'd say, wow, and why not join our franchise family and utilize the same systems to increase your sales volume? You can become part of the highest grossing hair systems franchise company we believe in the United States. We can't guarantee that, but we certainly have a track record that's second to none. It's affordable, and we have territories available right now. But you probably want to know a bit more about us, and I'll be happy to share some information with you. Noufal Hair Color Studio is an elegant, upscale hair salon. The Noufal family is well known in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area and the neighboring Virginia region for owning one of the leading professional salon businesses since 1980. The Noufal Hair Color Studio business philosophy is to bring a well-designed operation to the hair salon industry that provides professional hairstyling, hair treatment, and hair coloring services in a relaxing environment. Your guests and your employees know that they are going to experience the very best a hair salon has to offer every single time. And that's what you're going to be able to do with your franchise. Now, Joey Noufal is the founder of the Noufal Hair Color Studio, and he's committed to helping your studio succeed. Joey Noufal is an artist and award-winning hairstylist and makeup artist with expertise in color application, haircut techniques, effects of highlighting, corrective coloring, and Japanese relaxers. He's a Goldwell Hair Color International color educator and salon owner. Joey has received several Color International certifications. This isn't a business that just happened a few weeks ago. This company was founded in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area in 1993, almost 20 years ago, with a track record unmatched by any other hair salon. You're going to be getting help from the expert, from the guru in the hair care, high-end salon business. Joey has celebrity styling experience including local politicians, television stars such as HGTV's Vern Yip, and rock musicians such as David Grohl from the Foo Fighters, the Gypsy Kings, and more. In addition, he's made house calls to numerous foreign dignitaries and royal families to meet their needs privately. So you can see you will be mentored by the best in the business, with a company with a background and experience in the high-end salon business with a track record to prove it. Now you certainly are asking yourself by now, how can we help you become successful? Well, one of the things we know how to do is help you find the right location. A location that provides an easily accessible location with good parking. We show you how to provide the right environment that is conducive to giving relaxing and professional service. We show you how to offer convenience to clients, giving them a wide range of services in one setting, extended business hours, and provide you with a national brand and an impeccable high-end reputation, using the Noufal Hair Color Studio brand for providing superior personal service. Now, our high-end salons utilize Joey Noufal's years of experience that have enabled him to develop essential healthy oil gel that is very important to the healthiness of hair. These essential oils are trade secrets by the Noufal Hair Color Studio franchise system and are offered only at our exclusive salons. You can't get these anywhere else. Just having access to these oils that nobody else has will increase your bottom line significantly. If customers know you have a unique product they can't get anywhere else, they will return over and over to your studio, and that's just one of the exclusive items we have available for you. We will provide a training program that will guide you through the process of learning our method and every other phase of the business, giving you the necessary skills for the success of your franchise. You'll also be able to sell exclusive hair care products, which are forecasted to account for 15% of sales. These professional quality supplies will include shampoos, conditioners, brushes, combs, dryers, irons, makeup, and other styling aids. Imagine if you could add $20,000 or $40,000 in profit each year just from hair care products that are not available at your average hair salon. We all realize that if you aren't using technology to run your business and attract and keep your customers, you're going to end up just like the dinosaurs, extinct. Now, we pride ourselves in always being in front of any modern trends and even helping develop those trends. We'll offer you access to virtual hairstyles where customers can find their perfect hairstyle using our virtual system. Our technology enables your customers to try on dozens of new hairstyles with unparalleled realism using the latest software. Each hairstyle is uniquely adapted to their pose, face shape, and skin color using advanced 3D technology. Now, I said we're on the cutting edge of the industry, and we even offer the newest blow-dry craze that is sweeping the nation. And guess what? It comes standard with your franchise purchase. We offer the blow-dry bar with our franchise and included in our system. You won't find that service offered anywhere else. Now, who is your target market out there? Well, men are going to typically make up about 25% of the clientele. Men have shorter hair and require more visits. Female hair services makes up about 55% of the clientele. Female residents and business professionals will have the opportunity to pamper themselves at any time with our relaxing scalp massage, as well as with any hair color or style. Men and women who need nail services are 10% of the market, and they're just one of the advantages we have in attracting the residents and professionals for the convenience we offer. Men and women facial massage service or facials account for 10%. Our specially trained facial therapists provide a relaxing service that will improve the ability to relax and concentrate. Now, I'm not going to go into depth here on our marketing strategy. First of all, the salons out there making $170,000 a year or $200,000 in gross sales would love to know why our gross sales are 4 times the national average. I don't think you blame us for not giving away our trade secrets here. We have a proprietary marketing system that obviously works. It's a dynamite system that we do share with our franchise owners. But again, the bottom line is the proof that we know what works, and we're going to show you how to duplicate what we are doing right now in this industry so that you too can be successful. You can rest assured that we train all of our franchisees with our innovative systems that have resulted in Noufal hair color systems averaging gross revenues of over $1.18 million a year. Okay, so by now you're of course wondering, hey, how much is this going to cost me? Come on, let's get to the price of this franchise. It really looks cool. I can see I'm going to make 4 times more than those cookie cutter franchises. But how much is it going to cost me to buy into a high-end hair salon franchise? Now, you might think it's going to be way out of your price range, but I think you're going to be very pleasantly surprised. Now, you don't need to take notes here. All this information is going to be provided to you in writing if you're interested in receiving that information. Well, let's just cover some of the basic startup costs so you have an idea of what's going on. Of course, you're going to need a computer with a point-of-sale terminal. You'll need 3 computers with printers for back stations. That's important if you intend to make the kind of money you want to make. You need 12 or more cutting stations. Each station requires a stylish chair cabinet, large mirror, blow dryer, curling iron, electric razor, several pair of scissors, spray bottles, and assorted combs and brushes. You also need 5 coloring stations or more. Each station requires a stylish chair, cabinet, and a mirror. Now you can need some more items, but by now you're saying, hey, wait a minute, you're making my head spin. Why do I need all these items? Most of those other studios only require half these items, and they don't have these additional items. Again, remember, we are a high-end business. We know what works, and if you want to make money, real money, you need the kind of studio that can produce this. You can drive the Ford Focus, and it's a fine car, or you can drive a Mercedes 550i. It's your choice. All we are doing is going to show you how to get there. The choice, of course, is always yours. Okay, what's this going to cost you in dollars and cents? Well, I can tell you the total investment necessary to begin operation of a Noufal hair color studio franchise business averages from $200,000 to $350,000. Now, the current franchise fee is $38,000. However, we have reduced the franchise price by $10,000 for a limited time. And that special franchise price is in effect right now for anybody that wants to purchase a franchise. That price is lower or closer to those companies I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Yup, that's right. You can purchase a high-end Noufal hair color studio franchise for just $28,000 right now. And of course you're going to have the $10,000 that you owe, but that's probably the best news you've heard all day. I know you were expecting to hear $100,000 or more. But we are more interested in helping you make money after the sale because that's how we're going to make money. And we aren't going to make money off a franchise sale by jacking it up where it's not affordable. This is the lowest franchise price in the industry for a high-end beauty shop business. I promise you that. Check it out. You're not going to find a better franchise price anywhere out there. And veterans, we respect your service. Thank you so much for your service to our country. We believe so strongly in helping our vets or former vets succeed that we are offering any veteran or former veteran a 10% discount on the franchise fee, which is almost a $4,000 discount. So if you're a veteran, make sure you let us know. But I even have better news for you. That $28,000 franchise fee includes, did I say that? Includes your exclusive territory and up to $10,000 for the following expenses, which means your actual franchise fee is more like $18,000 because most companies would make you purchase these items separately and then make you pay for your own training, etc. Check it out. Check out what's included in our franchise fee and then compare it with any other one out there. I think you're going to be amazed what you're going to get for a high-end franchise. You're going to get specialized and customized hardware and software that add up to a value of almost $5,500. We provide you with up to 2 weeks of training at our training facility, and that's for up to 2 trainees, and that would cost you close to $1,500 with most other companies out there. We also provide you with 2 weeks of training at your location, on-site at your studio. So we're talking about a total of almost a month of training, and that's valued at around another $1,500. Now this is so crucial if you're going to have a high-end studio. If your layout is correct, your business is going to succeed. If it isn't, it's going to fail. we are going to provide you with a professional review and comments on your architectural plans, and the value of that is over $1,500. You don't have to read this screen. Let's face it, the additional fees are listed in Item 6 of the Federal Disclosure document that we will send you if you request it. But the bottom line is you're going to need between $200,000 to $350,000 to make this high-end salon business work for you. And if you compare that to the cookie-cutter salon businesses out there, I think you'll find we're not that much different when it comes to what you need to start up your business. But boy, are we a whole lot different when it comes to what you can make with a high-end salon. Now here's some really great news if you're an existing salon that wants to convert your salon into a high-end money-making business using the Noufal Hair Color Studio proven system. Your costs are going to be much, much less than the numbers I just mentioned. We're going to work with you to utilize the assets you already have in place. We're going to show you how to upgrade your studio and provide you with the support and training to expand and explode your business. We'll need to sit down with you and figure out what the bottom line is going to be. But rest assured, investing a small amount of money to upgrade your current studio has the potential to give you a high-end cutting-edge studio that will differentiate your business from thousands of other hair salons out there. They're not going to be able to compete with what you have to offer. So the old saying goes, you got to spend some money to make money, but in this case, it's definitely a great deal. Now if you're wondering about royalty fees, it's a very modest 6% of gross sales, and that's one of the lowest royalties in the business. We will earn that royalty by helping you achieve a high-end business model that doesn't have an equal in this industry. And for the first 6 months, you have no royalties at all. That's right, 0 royalties for the first 6 months. Find out if any other franchisor is doing that and get back with me. But I'm going to tell you, this is the best royalty deal going, and we're going out here to prove that we can help you have a successful business by putting our money where our mouth is and giving you the first 6 months to build up your business without a royalty fee. If you're wondering about the territory, you can rest assured it's almost double the size of any other beauty salon business, and it includes population demographics. Most salon territories are only 1 mile from the center of the salon, and sadly, they don't even take into account the population in that area. If you want to be successful with a franchise, you need enough of a population to make that happen. We make sure your exclusive territory includes a minimum 100,000 population or up to a 3-mile radius of the salon location, depending on population in rural areas. In no case is your territory going to be lower than 100,000 population using demographics statistics provided by the U.S. Census Bureau. I will work with you personally to develop your territory so that you can have a successful business. It's not going to be a take-it-or-leave-it approach like you'll find with many companies. We'll work with you to develop a territory that you can treat as an asset. Perhaps you'll want to sell that territory at a later date or pass it on to your heirs or a partner. And if it's a prime choice with great potential, you'll be sitting on a gold mine. Essential training resources are very critical to your success. We're going to show you how to use high skill levels and expectation of the artists that are certified and trained by the master hair guru himself to make your studio the go-to hair salon in your town. Unlike most hair salons, we have an outstanding employee retention with low turnover, utilizing several unique systems that include our no-booth rental program and other concepts that we're going to share with you. We have continuation education classes every week so that our employees are on top of the latest trends and fashions. We place high expectations on our staff, and most importantly, we have a specialized customer retention platform that is going to revolutionize the way you find and you keep customers. Having repeat customers is the key to success, but most salons don't know how to do this the right way, and it costs them a lot of money to lose that business. If you want to service the high-end clients, you have to have access to high-end products, and many of these products are only available to studios with a high level of income. You will have full access to products like J. Beverly Hills and Euphoria that aren't available at the cookie-cutter hair salons. But here, and here's where it gets really exciting, the profit margins for these products are an amazing 40%. So I hope now you're beginning to understand why the Noufal system has tapped into a money-making system that's without equal, especially when this is just one of the many income streams you'll benefit from when you purchase a Noufal Hair Color Studio franchise. Now I mentioned this before, but I think we can all agree if you have a product not available anywhere else, And the people that want that product are going to have to come to your place of business. And that product is so unique and so special and only available at your Noufal Hair Studio franchise. Do you think that would help your business? Now, I'm telling you, we have an in-color proprietary oil system that's been called a miracle product, among other accolades from women treated with this product. You're going to be amazed at the results when you treat customers with this product. And you may end up with a customer for life when they realize you're the only source of this fountain of youth formula. I think you can see there are a lot of ways to save money and make money using our system. I'm just warming up here though, because I haven't even mentioned our incredible scientifically developed, one-of-a-kind, back bar color missing system. We provide specialized training you won't get anywhere else on overusage and high waste, bringing the franchisee higher profit margins. How can you possibly save with just this service? Or how much can you possibly save with just this service would be a better question. What if I told you that number could be almost $50,000 a year depending on how much color you use? Would that get your attention? Now, as I mentioned earlier, part of the franchise fee includes a full month of training. We spend 2 weeks training you at our flagship store, and then we spend 2 weeks on-site training at your studio location where we train you and your staff. There's no doubt that this program is possibly the best put-together training program in the entire hair salon business. The most important factor is that every franchisee leaves training with the know-how and marketing resources to hit the ground running. We're going to train you to offer only the best and latest in hair care fashion, including forward styles, defrizzing treatments, extension, highlights, touch-ups, and all-over color. Noufal hair color stylists are trained in the latest skills in addition to pioneering and perfecting proprietary systems like the balayage color technique and the one-of-a-kind in-color oil system only available at Noufal Hair Color Studio franchises. We have so many ways to help your franchise succeed. We will help set you up as a high-end hair salon with income potential hopefully 4 times the national average. You'll be tapping into a niche market that has the income to make your business a top-earning company. We have exclusive products not available anywhere else with a huge markup that will increase your potential income. By adding a proprietary color-saving system, it's going to save you thousands of dollars a year. So that's going to add to your bottom line with extra profits. We offer first-class training and ongoing training to keep your shop on the cutting edge of the industry. We use modern technology, including virtual hair systems and blow-dry bars, to keep you ahead of the competition. And of course, we continue to offer ongoing support with a proven business model to help you succeed. We are the Ritz-Carlton of the hair industry. No market leaders have yet emerged in the high-end, upscale beauty industry, and we believe that Noufal Hair Color Studio franchise is a new concept of hair salons based on extended training, our trade secrets, and our outstanding guest services that's going to sweep the industry. There are thousands of Me Too hair salons, all trying for the same customers everybody else has. There are very, very few high-end salons, and there's no reason you can't join that exclusive club. The cornerstone of the Noufal Hair Color Studio franchise business philosophy is to bring a well-designed operation to the hair salon industry. By adopting the Noufal Hair Color Studio franchise brand, your guests and your employees know they are going to experience the very best a hair salon has to offer every single time. The hair care salon industry is a whopping $75 billion a year industry that is growing by some estimates at about 8% a year. Regardless of the economy, hair just keeps on growing. Hair turns gray or white or it fades. Older women want to look younger. Young women want to look more sophisticated and upscale. Men want to look good. People want something different, something unique, and they want good service. All these things make Noufal Hair Color Studio franchise business a safe, secure, stable, and extremely profitable. And you're going to be positioned to have a business model that is unmatched in the hair salon industry. And you know I can't possibly cover every single aspect of this business in this short video. And I know I probably haven't been able to answer all of your questions. But after you've viewed this short presentation, if you want to learn more about our business, please let me know. I know you certainly have questions about your territory. No doubt you'd like to find out about our discovery days and training dates, or find out more about our marketing programs, equipment questions, some of our brand new promotions, Plus, you probably have questions about additional financing options, plus any other questions you might have. Maybe you have a conversion and you want to convert your studio over. Maybe you're just a businessman who wants to find out more about us. Any question you might have, we just need to set up a time to chat. We promise nobody's going to work harder to help you succeed in this business than we will. So here's what I'd like to do is set up a personalized online meeting that's tailored to your unique situation. So if you'll just let me know a good day and a good time for us, then we can set that up, and you can call me, you can email me, you can text me, or you can send a drone you can pick up from Amazon. But just contact me with some meeting options, and let's discuss how we can help you become a Noufal Hair Color Studio franchisee today. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to share it with us, and I look forward to chatting with you soon. Have a great day.